They told him it was madness. They told him no human being could survive it. And yet, at nearly 8,000 meters above sea level, where the air is thin, time slows, and death feels close enough to touch, one man climbed into his skies and looked down the face of the highest mountain on earth. This is not just a story about skiing. This is a story about defying fear, challenging destiny, and asking a question so dangerous that most people never dare to ask it. What if the impossible is only impossible because no one has tried hard enough? Mount Everest is not a mountain. It's a judgment. For centuries, it stood untouched not because humans lacked courage, but because Everest has a way of breaking courage. It steals breath. It erases sound. It turns confidence into panic. Climbers don't conquer Everest. They negotiate with it. And in the late 20th century, when even standing on its summit was considered heroic, one man imagined something unthinkable: going down on skis. Yūichirō Miura was not insane. He was something far more dangerous. He was curious. Born in Japan, Miura had already tested the limits of speed and gravity on the world's steepest slopes. But Everest was different. Everest was not just steep, it was lethal. One wrong turn, one hidden patch of ice, one moment of dizziness, and there would be no rescue, no second chance. Yet Miura believed something radical. Fear is not a warning to stop. It's an invitation to prepare. Getting to the top was already a nightmare. Every step upward drained strength. Every breath felt stolen. At that altitude, the body begins to betray itself. Hands lose feeling. Thought become fog. Time loses meaning. Around him were men who had climbed Everest simply to survive it. Miura climbed it with skis on his back, carrying not just equipment, but the weight of disbelief from the entire world. Reporters mocked him. Experts shook their heads. Some climbers quietly prepared for his death. At last, the day came. The wind screamed like a living thing. Clouds rolled beneath him like an ocean. Below lay a slope, so steep it seemed to fall into the sky itself. Miura stood still. No music, no speeches, only silence and fear. This was the moment when most dreams die. But instead of turning back, he clicked his boot into his skis. And with that sound, click, history held its breath. The first movement was controlled. Then gravity took over. Speed exploded. The mountain rushed upward. Ice tore at the skis. The wind cloud at his face. One mistake would send him tumbling into eternity. Avalanches thundered nearby. Snow collapsed beneath him. Every second demanded perfection. And yet, he did not panic. Because Miura had learned something most people never do. Fear doesn't disappear when you face it. It becomes focus. Midway down, Everest reminded him who was in charge. The slope grew unstable. Snow cracked like broken glass. The wrong angle nearly sent him into freefall. In that instant, survival was not about skill. It was about trusting preparation over instinct. He adjusted, leaned, let the mountain guide him rather than fight it. And somehow, impossibly, he continued. When Miura finally reached lower ground, he didn't raise his arms. He didn't celebrate. He simply sat down and breathed. He had done what no one believed possible. Not because he wanted fame, not because he wanted glory, but because he wanted to prove one quiet truth. Human limits are not fixed. They are negotiated. Miura didn't defeat Everest. Everest allowed him to pass. And in doing so, it delivered a message far bigger than skiing. You don't need to climb Everest to live the story. You don't need skis. You don't need snow. Every human being stands at the top of a personal mountain. Fear, doubt, failure, regret. And the question is never, is it dangerous? The question is, am I willing to prepare enough to try? Some people wait their entire lives for the world to become safe. Others look at the most dangerous slope on earth and decide to move anyway. Because sometimes the greatest risk is not falling. It's never stepping forward at all.